What's up everybody, Wolfrunner25 here with another Warframe video. This is another Riven challenge. This is kill 19 enemies that are on a dropship in one day. This is very easy. There are several different frames you can use for this. I'm going to be using my Mesa, and I'll give you the build for all of my frames. The following frames are Mesa Prime. This is my build for her. Saren Prime, this is my build for her because you can use her miasma ability and it will kill the enemies on the dropship, because we're going to be taking this challenge to one particular map on Io, which I will show in just a few seconds. But first, the other two builds. And Miss Ember, because her World on Fire is AoE, so you can always do a high power strength build. This is my high power strength build for her. And something to note, if you can't get her power strength up this high, as soon as you notice the dropship coming in, cast your accelerant, because what accelerant does is like multiplies the amount of fire damage that enemies are taking. So it's pretty much going to one-shot them while they're on the ship. And the one and only big boy ultimate tank himself, Rhino Prime, or Rhino, whichever you prefer. This is my build for him because, you know, his stomp is AoE, so you just be getting right underneath the dropship as it's coming in. Cast your stomp, and it's gonna, I guarantee you, it's gonna kill all the enemies on the ship. But I'm going to be using Mesa, just preferably. Mesa is one of my favorite frames. So again, here is her build, and this is the build that I have on her regulators. Only two form. I know that is a little bit odd because as Mesa Prime, she already has like several polarities, and the reason you're going to be doing anemic agility is because anemic agility gives plus 90% fire rate, minus 50% damage. If you have a rank 3 arcane velocity, she's incredible. She shreds. there's no excuse for it. She's incredible, and she's got velocity and anemic agility on her regulator. So, and you're gonna want to go to Io on Jupiter, which also, by the way, is where you can farm Mesa relics, because the first two rotations, rotation A and B, are wave 5 and 10. You have a very high chance of getting Mesa relics. Just as a side note. But here we go, guys. And just as a quick note, the reason I'm choosing Io is because every fourth wave, I believe, there's a dropship that comes down this way, so you could just do this over and over again until you get the multiple enemy kills from a dropship. Oh, see, here it is, wave 2, and they're already coming in. How many enemies was that? That was 6. That was 6 enemies off that one dropship. I thought it was every fourth wave, but I guess I was wrong. And here comes the second ship at wave 7. There's more enemies on that dropship. Got 15 out of 19 now. So this is really easy, and you could do this with the other frames just as easily. I just recommend the high power strength for each of the builds, because in that way, you know for a fact that they're going to be one-shotted as soon as you cast whatever ability on whatever frame that you're running. And in all technicality, you could run Oberon as well, because of his reckoning ability, because that affects enemies on dropships as well. And here's the last dropship at wave 13, and it's done. You know, now that I think about it, I probably should have done Saren. Saren, just her miasma with a lot of power strength, just does so much. It's probably a lot more efficient than Mesa, because you don't have to worry about enemies hiding behind walls and crap. And what'd I get? Probably something crappy. Well, that's garbage.
Well, that sucks.
You have 5% crit chance, 1.5. Yeah, that's garbage. It looks cool. Like, those swords look cool, but they're absolute garbage. Anyways, guys, that's how you easily do that challenge. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comments section below. I'm going to leave a link to my Twitch channel in the description as well. I do giveaways every single Sunday. I'm on the Xbox One platform. I give away all sorts of stuff. Full Prime sets, 50 platinum, or a 3-day booster of your choice. Again, I'll leave it in the description below. I really hope you guys found this useful, and I will see you all later. Thank you all so much for watching.